Hey guys, it's Quinn Blackwell, and these are my hot girl travel tips that you need to know while traveling. My beauty prep for a flight day is just like having a clean skin and hella Vaseline to make me slick. The perfect travel outfit is like pajamas, but one step above pajamas. If you go to the airport in pajamas, it's just like, calm down, wear some real clothes, but still be comfortable. Like sweatsuit is kind of what I wear when I go on a plane. Before I show you my travel essentials, I've got to show you what carries them all. My mom got me this traveling bag, so it's just sentimental, and I take it everywhere with me. All right, let's get into my travel essentials. First essential is a teddy bear. Specifically, a Build-A-Bear teddy bear. I realized that I need comfort at all times, and I always used to judge people that had stuffed animals because I'm like, grow up, you're 40. But I understand it now because they want comfort and I need comfort, and that's why I have my teddy bear with me at all times. I have this teddy bear and I have a weighted Stitch from Lilo & Stitch teddy bear. I use it as a pillow on the plane. This is a new teddy bear. I just recently got him in New York, but Stitch has gone all over the world, the US. I haven't been out the country. It's not gonna sit. I'm like trying to spread the weight. Hey! Next essential, floss. I have so much dental work I have to pay for because I always thought like flossing was a suggestion. I didn't know it was like a necessity. So I went to my new dentist like a couple months ago and they were like, we're gonna have to do this in parts because you don't floss. So, yeah. I'm doing some floss all the time now. I'm flossing when I'm speaking, I'm flossing so much. Flossing on the plane, flossing when I land, flossing before I get off. I'm so scared of having to deal with any more dental work. It's terrible. And the shots are awful. They're always like, we'll make them feel better. No, you won't. It'll be hell. Every time you do the shots, it's terrible. So I do floss to make the shots not happen. More dental hygiene, it's a tongue scraper. If you don't own one of these, you are disgusting and people hate talking to you because your breath stinks. Get one of these, use it all the time. Scrape it off, please. Please, scrape all that white tongue nasty stuff that you got off. Be like me, be inspired to get one of these now, please, please, please. The way to have fresh breath when you're traveling is to get one of these, and bring a toothbrush too. Brush when you're on the plane, scrape when you're on the plane, floss when you're on the plane, because you're gonna talk to people right after you get off that plane, and they're not gonna wanna smell that ghastly smell that you might have going on. Next item, this travel jet mask. It's called Jet Lag Mask. It's literally in the name. I use this all the time. I don't know if it's a placebo effect or if it's really that slay. I always slather this on before my Vaseline slather, and I go to sleep and I wake up looking like a god. Thanks, Summer Fridays. Yeah, not sponsored. This and Vaseline, that's the duo. This spray. This is from the brand Casa Hechizos. It's my godfather and my godmother's like spiritual brand. I've dealt with a lot of sleep paralysis, and I believe like sleep paralysis is demons trying to get you and eat your soul. So I spray a little bit of this on my pillow, a little bit of this on my plane seat, and the demons can't get me. Sleep paralysis is when you're asleep and then you wake up but your body hasn't woken up. So you're like, why can't I move? And it's because all your limbs are still asleep. And you can hallucinate when you're sleep paralysis. I don't believe it's hallucinations, if we're gonna be honest. I believe it's demons, but let's call it hallucinations. You can hallucinate when you have sleep paralysis and you see the scariest stuff in the corner of your eye and you can't do anything to move. I hate sleep paralysis. The scariest sleep paralysis episode I had was when I was probably 15 and I saw the devil, I think, in the corner of my eye. But the trick with sleep paralysis is if you try to move your fingertips first, you can kind of like break free slowly. Or you can just get some Casa Hechizos. Pretty Girls Journal. Successful girls and successful boys and successful everybody's journal. Because journaling is a way to write all your ideas out and never lose any of them. You know, sometimes you're thinking like, oh, that was just genius of me to think of, and then you lose it in a week. It's permanent in here. And you can write through your feelings and how you want to navigate things in your life all through here. If you do therapy, you can write through the week, and then for your therapy session, you just open up your journal and you have everything that you were thinking for that week. I love my journal. She keeps me sane. Let me read you a little snippet of an entry. It's dark. Let me see if I can. I am capable of enduring. It is wrong to call something lost when it isn't. I will admit my wrongs without self-justifying. So I live a virtuous life. I started getting really into being a moral person because I was dancing with the devil for a minute, if I'm gonna be honest. I deal with a lot of flight anxiety when I'm on the plane before it takes off. My head's like,
when the plane takes off, that's when people die.
Next And almost last travel essential is vanilla extract. I use it as perfume. It makes me sweet, makes everyone want to be sweet to me because I just smell so sweet. My vanilla extract, love her. And then my final travel essential, can I get a drum roll? Is this Olay Beauty Fluid. Not because I think the formula is a slay, but it smells like my grandma. And whenever I need a little pick-me-up or just like feeling like I get a hug from her, I smell this. And I can smell my grandma and it feels like she's right next to me. This is my favorite travel essential. Grandma, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh my gosh. These are... She's not messing with the vanilla. She does not like the vanilla. No more vanilla. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Rewind the video. I forgot the most coolest, fieriest, hardest thing that I've ever got in my entire life. My grill. It was my 22nd birthday gift to myself. I could have got them all gold, but it cost too much. So I tried to get creative with it. I do want some silver grills though, cause like silver is my color when I wear jewelry. But you have to get the golds. You have to get the golds. The first thing I do when I get on the plane is I take my flight anxiety medicine because I'm so anxious. Like I seem like I got it all figured out, but when I step on a plane, I don't have nothing figured out. I don't like to play with my mortality, and I feel like when I get in a plane, like I'm not in charge of if I'm gonna live or not. Like I have to put it in the hands of somebody that I don't know. So I'm like, let me just take my anxiety meds, and then I sit down on the plane, and I write in my journal, and I listen to music turned all the way up, and I have the AirPod Maxes, and I just ding, and I can't hear the plane make the scary noises like, and they're like, everything's fine. It's like, it doesn't sound like everything's fine. If I'm flying first class, I'm always eating that meal because I will get every ounce of every penny I spent on that seat. Give me the meal, give me seconds, give me thirds. Even if I'm not hungry, I'm eating it. I need to get all the money that I spent. One thing I always pack and never use is multiple socks. I'm kind of like a sock nasty, and I'll just reuse the same pair of socks. But my feet don't stink. I don't have stinky feet because I'm not disgusting. People whose feet stink are disgusting, but it just could never be me. If I forgot to pack my flight anxiety medicines, I would freak out because then I would have to like conjure up some anxiety medicine spirits to try to help me. That's my #1 check, like make sure she's in the purse. It's not a packing hack, it's just bad practices. I pack the morning of every trip that I've ever done in my entire life, and it's terrible, and I'm always sweating by the time I get in the Uber. It's not easier for me, I have terrible time management. So I always end up packing in the morning. I would love to run to Mr. Beast on the flight and be like, hey girl, the bank account's looking like it needs a little Mr. Beast treat. Window seat so I can feel a little pinch in charge of my destiny. Like if I can see what's happening, then I feel okay. But if I'm in the aisle, I'm like trying to look through you, I need to see that window. But if anything ever goes wrong, I need that aisle so I can run to the front. I can't keep from looking tired after a long trip, but I do have a facial book every time I get back to rejuvenate. Vaseline, Vaseline, Vaseline. Aquaphor Vaseline, Aquaphor Vaseline. My best beauty secret is using Trinotin. It's retinol supercharged. It's for like old people, but they don't need to know my secret. So I just put some Trinotin on. The first layer of my skin just like flakes off, and I'm gorgeous every day. Retinol, get some. Thank you guys so much for watching me. These are my travel tips. If you have any travel tips, comment them below. And please be sure to check out all of my social medias. I have some incredible, exciting, secret projects coming out soon, so hopefully you will tune in.